Yeah, we are muted.
Oh.
So, why were we muted? Hello then.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can we
That
start?
directly connects of what I was saying that you could not hear is that this is already the fourth day of streaming and we are a bit tired. So,
So welcome to the sound guy. And
welcome. We needed the sound guy to tell us that we need something.
First, Sebastian said.
Does feedback mean you hear a feedback, or does it mean you have feedback? Feedback.
Feedback,
Okay.
feedback.
Is it better now? Yes. Why was there a feedback?
Oh yeah, there is a sound, very high sound in the.
Is it gone now? No. Why is it gone
No, no.
now? It's exactly the same. Is it gone now? I will wait for because I made some changes. They still say no. But what is going on there? It's the same settings as yesterday. And I cannot see anything.
I try if it's from my microphone.
What do we have now? Feedback bei mir.
No, it's not my microphone.
Is it now gone or not? Periodisch kommt und geht. Well, the strange thing is I cannot see it at all. Nabelsahnedämpfer. Too much input on the. I took everything out. So, and I don't see in OBS it's at all. We are at minus 15 dB.
When you mute your mic.
When I mute my mic, I think it's gone.
Yeah. No, it's gone. No, it's fine.
Let's try again. I changed some settings. Do you still have a feedback for me? Now my mic is activated again. I did not try to turn it off and on again. I made some changes to the settings. I get the message it's there again.
If you try to restart the computer.
How does it sound now? Is it better? I am on again.
Now it's better, but you're a little bit you are not so loud.
Yes, now it's better, I hear. I am not so loud, I can change that. Too quiet. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It seems that Windows decided to swap around all my devices and yeah. So this is the previous value for this mic. What do we hear now? Can we start the stream now?
Mhm.
Is it better?
I think it's better.
Better? I'm getting some. And the dog is barking.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is happening outside? Okay, so let's try it to do like this. Am I still too quiet? I have room to the top. So,
Great that I got that record when you next time complain about my Apple. Wow.
yeah, that is very helpful right now. Maybe from Twisted I can get some feedback with again over. Now it's better. Yeah, it's better. So I switch off my phone. Okay, so that was a bumpy start. So let's pretend the first 10 minutes did not happen. Let's try it with a little bit of the music again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now the ears are clean.
the ears are clean. That is good then. Yeah. So there we should have some music again. And if this now does not make any problems, we can start. Okay, what do we want to do today? Massives Audio-Delay zwischen Bild und Ton, sagt Sebastian. All fine. Zorkong, do we have a delay between sound and picture? I cannot see that on the output. No.
No?
Perfect then. I don't know then.
No.
Okay. No audio delay. Fine, fine. Good. What we planned for today was actually take a look at the Puzzle Creators Club and the puzzles that our community built and we try to build it. If you had a look at our Discord, you could see the awesome art they did for us. And, well, I took the short straw and I have to build it. They could win something for the best puzzle. And you see here the website, there is all the rules. You can have a look at this. There were all the objects you could use in the puzzles and also what there is to win. One of our beautiful crystals. Zini, maybe show this.
Yeah. One of this.
Yeah, nice. You missed your career as a number girl. Also, yeah, there's the link in the chat. Have a look at the rules of the contest. And also, you can win a future Steam key. So the best puzzle wins a Steam key for the game that does not exist yet. We will release the game in September, so then you will have a nice key and play the whole game. Right now, the demo is available. Download it on Steam.
And wishlist it.
Yeah, while it's being downloaded, there's enough time to wishlist it. So let's take a look at the puzzles. You saw them already, but without our lovely voices. This first puzzle was from Firenze.
That's right.
Yeah, right off the bat, there is a lot of settings to make because we have 1, 2, 3 switches, I guess, for 3 platforms here. I see a soft lock though, because there is this barrel here and it seems we can roll it in this pit of death here. How this pit of death looks exactly, I think we should let the art department handle that. So that is a problem for future Ximo and future Samuel. Let those guys handle it, those jerks. And
Hey,
we will
bro.
just graybox it today.
Sahnedamper say, hey, you blow same wave on it and don't need to need a ladder anymore.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
um, this next picture, I have to be honest, I don't quite get. It seems like this, if I understand it right, the green beams here and here are full of fog, as is the red one here. But I think I saw him in the chat. The author of this lovely puzzle is Go Jones, one of the participants for the speedrun challenge tomorrow. This is a barrel up here, I guess. Just type yes in the chat if this is a barrel, and we try to figure it out when we build it. Also, what exactly should the levers do? Moves right if switch is activated. So I guess this is the switch, and we have to put the box here.
You're right.
And then this moves and opens, question mark. Also this moves down, so we have to get something here to put it here. And this is...
I think the color code is for what activates...
so this lever opens this, and the barrel should go through here. Yeah. Then down, and we roll it to this lever here. But the question is, should the beam, when this goes down, should the beam go all the way to the wall? And why do I need that?
Welcome, Malastros.
Yeah, hello.
You are not too late.
And, okay, so I get this down here, but... so I can move the box to this plate, let the barrel roll through, put the barrel on this, and use the elevator to go up here on the beam. Is that correct? Then go through here and to the end. Yeah, I think we can manage this. We'll have a look. So, speaking of Malastros, this lovely design is his work of art. The only thing I have a problem with here, I think, is the purple beam. Because do you intend to use a purple light beam on these sections here, where there's the purple arrow? And if so, do you know that this this beam will put a gravity field so that the ball and the barrel will go in it? Because if here is fog in it, the ball will not be able to move away. So, but maybe we can build a wall here. Do you see my cursor? Yeah, sure. We can build a wall here, and just with a little window or something, and push the fog through to get the barrel fall in, and then move the wall away or something. That is something I can think of. And
aiming the barrel into it.
For aiming the barrel into it. Yeah, so something like I just said, just be stopped here for some reason and pull the barrel towards it, let it drop down, and then the obstacle goes away and the door opens. Yeah, then this makes sense. Then we can go up here, there's no trouble there. We can go up here, there's also no trouble. This lever here does activate a lift. There is a pressure plate there that also activates the lift, yeah.
Then move the door there. Yeah, I think...
Yeah, okay, I understand it. This is also a solution, okay. I do not want to break your puzzle, so if I don't build it correctly, you can rage in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow in the stream.
Okay, let's keep that in mind. This is very complex. So, another little one. From who sent this in?
This is from. Let me see. This is Sebastian
Sebastian? Ah, okay.
Kostlik.
I understand. Yeah, nice little puzzle. I see no problems here. I like the idea with jumping and switching levers that are on the side. Just a little problem later for the art department on how to visualize what lever does what exactly. Yeah, to connect it to this door and go out. And this one is moving left right. I think this is really not needed in the puzzle, but we will make it in, it's no problem, but right now I don't see why this is needed. Yeah.
I said I have more complex puzzles, but I'm limited
Ah,
with
limited
my
with
draw
drawing
skills.
skills. Yeah.
Um,
You know the puzzle. Wait, I will show this. That are my drawing skills here, and it still works out.
yeah.
So where was I? Here, and this was. Yeah, we will build this, but right now, because for me you can just ride this orange beam and go back here. You don't need the platform here. Yeah, I don't know. It seems not be part of the puzzle at all. Other than that would be maybe a trick to have the puzzle here, the platform here, and you cannot move through. And just when it starts moving, you can. And yeah, let's think about this when we come to this. But maybe we can do a combination of the levers. That one combination opens the door, but the other one starts and stops the platform. So you have to jump from the one solution to the next one at the right time. That could be interesting. But as I said, I don't want to break your puzzles. We just want to build it. Another, from the size of it, a little bit complex one. The whole idea behind this is from Lady Anonym, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Anonym.
Was to drop a lot of barrels into the pit of acid here, to then jump on the barrels to come out. It's a nice idea. Physically not really plausible, because when you put the barrels in, the water will rise, but let's don't ask about logic in video games and just make it like this. Yeah. What does the switch do in here? Ah, it opens this door, so you can roll the barrels in. It's fun idea to just have a lot of barrels that you have to put at one place. Yeah. And this last one, this is a very can we start with this one though? Because okay, I understand. You have to come down, yeah, and you have to jump and activate the lever that is hanging on the ceiling. Yeah. So, and I would extend it by putting something under it, where you have to roll back when you fail the jump. Yeah, so there is a little bit of punishment in there. So,
is it so hard to pull the lever when it's upside down?
No, I don't think so, that it's so hard. Do you think we should put more obstacles in?
I don't know. We can try it.
We can try it, of course.
It's from Kiashati.
Kiashati.
Yeah. Welcome, Sayuri.
Okay. So, guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puzzles, and I have them here. This is number 1. This is number 6. So just type in the chat a lot of numbers. Yeah. And the number we see first, or the most number, we will just take for this. So this will be interesting. Let me set up something.
Post the numbers. So Yuri, this is not a number. This is an emoji.
Is it an emoji of a number?
Go Jones, also emoji.
Okay, let's start simple. What are numbers?
Yeah. and only from 1 to 6. No 7, no 0.
Come on, guys. The first number. Pick a number, any number. An integer between 0 and 7.
I'd come back at home from work now. Oh, you're at work. The first number come on Steam.
Steam. And what number do we have?
It's number 6.
Number 6. That would
From
be this puzzle.
Astronaut.
Whoever that was, thank you. That because that is an easy start for me. Whew. That is nice. Ah, so nice. Okay, so what do we need? We need some wall here. How this wall looks, it's the future art department's problem. We have a block here, we have some slope here. We start with a ball here. Okay, we can do that. That is okay. Let's get us a wall. Let's a floor. Let's steal this floor right over here.
The yellow ball is the marble, not a barrel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know.
I haven't understand it first.
So, this is our floor that we see in the picture above this thing. Yeah. So there we start, and to actually start, we can just place our player start into this, and this is very easy because this one spawns all the things we need to let the marble actually roll. Let's make this a little bit more to the middle of this. We are just gray boxing. So what else do we have? We had a wall. Let's steal this wall over here. Yeah, let's steal this and put it in the right puzzle. So there was a little opening here. Yeah, I saw this. Let's select this face, make this wall a little bit bigger. You know it's big. So then we also had a slope, right? Oops, that happens when you don't switch to object mode again. We had a slope somewhere here, yeah? Am I correct? Do you see the picture? You can instruct me a little bit. And this we make a little bit like this.
Right?
Yeah, this is right. Cool. Let's
Then
take this wall and just close it up here a little bit. Also, there was a block somewhere here, yeah?
I must wait for the delay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there is a block.
So let's put in a crate over here. Ooh. A crate there. Let's reset the transform, and there we go. There was a crate somewhere here. How big was this? Let me have a look. It was somewhere here. Okay, I'm building much too large to scale, I think. But
it is so big that the marble can stand on it.
Yeah, then this is sufficient enough. Let's let's move it a little bit together. I think the puzzle that we saw there is a little bit smaller in scale. So let's move this over here, and those and those thingy. Let's move it over here. Let's take this face, pull it a little bit down. Hello, little face. Play with me. So wonderful. And let's copy this floor down here. This was what I meant initially with we will put something under it. Later it's the problem of the artist to explain why this block there is floating, but that is not our problem. Don't think about it at all. Yeah, let's put it in the right plane so the marble can actually jump on it. Good. And also because my OCD is killing me, we will close this up over here, and we will make this a little bit more fitting like this. So now we could already play this, but one of the important things is missing: the beams. So let's make an empty game object for the beams, and we need a block
Yellow
beam.
one.
Yeah, we need a block beam. The orange
Not
block
yellow.
beam.
It's orange, not yellow.
Did I say yellow?
I said yellow.
Yeah. So center people. Let's go object mode. There we go. Bam. We want this. It was. I need the picture. Yeah, just close up here. Just a red beam there. Cool.
Yep.
So let's
In
close this
the
up here.
left corner is an orange one, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I just decided to ignore this one. Because to go through here, but I don't know why. Maybe that's the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that is the exit, yeah, okay, then let's make this the exit and move the floor here, so there is an exit path that you're going to take.
Maybe it's the door for the lever.
Ah, a door. So then we need a door. Door. Grey box door. Where's my grey box door? I have a grey box door. There is a wall door. Yep, there we go.
Maybe a part of the image is missing. I suggest a door at the lower floor that is triggered by the lever. No, I think the door is up there. Dominic.
Well, at least now it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see, the crystals have these little icons on the picture.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe there is a picture missing. Yeah, that has actually icons.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we wanted a red beam. Red beam. Ah, this is not a red beam, it's a bounce beam.
It's bouncy.
It's bouncy. It's bouncy time. There we go. Bouncy time. Whoop. And this was just over here. Let's make it. Was it tilted in some way? Can you tell me? Up, down, angle?
No, straight.
Straight. Okay. Then just like this. Then we need a lever.
Sebastian will kill us for this.
Well, it was... And we want this to rotate all the way around. And put it on the ceiling. If Dominic's in the chat, do levers work on the ceiling?
Boing.
So, and let's try.
I want to hear the interesting story behind this lever.
So we come down here. No. Okay, we have to pull down the ceiling a bit. No! That is actually quite hard.
Oh.
Nein, go! Nein! Okay, we have to pull down the ceiling a bit so you can see and aim better the whole thing. So for that to happen, we need to pull this face down. Oops. What face did I move down there? Do I have two walls there? Yeah, why do I have two walls there? At some point, someone made an additional wall. How much? I think we can get it down like this. Let's take this, and the lever. And move the whole shenanigan down. Like this. So, yeah, this is still okay. And let's give it another go. Yes! Okay, I swapped the lever, and then we would connect the door to that, and we can go out. So, if you want, I will connect the door, but I think the puzzle is done. Should I connect the door to this?
I think so.
Okay, then let's put the door in. Normally we would put in the door when we dress up the level, because we don't know what kind of door exactly we would want there. But here is a door. Let's put the door in the puzzle and...
Too easy now.
Too easy? Should I change something?
But I think it's funny. I mean, it's not so complex, but I think it's a little bit challenging to jump over this.
Oh, I totally misjudged the place where it has to be.
Show off the nice doors.
Show off the nice doors. Well, it's just the inlay of a door. There we go. So, and what we will do is we will deactivate the trigger there, so the door does not open automatically. We will tell the trigger was this box. Normally this green box is where the ball comes in and the door will open. So, and what we just will do is, does this door has power? It has power, so we can just take the lever and tell it to unwrite, use the door. Yeah, you cannot see this because this is not, I just cropped the scene window for you, so you have to just believe me that I set this up.
Nice idea to put the lever on the ceiling. Yeah, I think so. It's a funny story, I think.
Yeah, we need to find a reason for this, but open door. So, and now we set up the door. Our sound department work too. We already have sound at this. Where did the ball just come from? Did you see that?
Oh, okay.
Hey, come on! Damn it! It's lagging. Why is it lagging suddenly? I did it before, that counted.
Yeah, but a certain developer said it's too easy, so he can try it.
The certain developer said it's too easy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ah, I see what happened. I just destroyed the... yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's why it was falling down there. At some point I selected only the model and did not use the player start when I moved it around. Yeah, and suddenly if you make it correct, it works. Ah, come on. It's not so easy, actually. Ah, come on. We had this already. Who wanted the store? Who was that?
We could build the level riddle from the demo level like this, just to piece it up a little. Oh, spice it up a little.
The lever riddle from the demo?
I think he mean the
Yes!
the
And
pressure plate.
We saw the door opening. And now we can go out. So, I'm happy that we finished at least one of the puzzles. So, puzzle 6 is done. So, then we need a number, a 1 to 5 for the next puzzle. I will show again what puzzles are left there. So we built just this. Let's show a comparison. We have a marble, we have a lever on the ceiling, we have 2 light beams, we decided this is a door, and we built a marble on the up here, 2 light beams, the block, the lever, the door. So everything's in there, it's grey boxed, it's ready to copy in the game if it wins the contest.
Yeah. So the next number, 1 to 5.
Yeah, let me show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we are waiting for a number, guys.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Anyone who does not know play the demo. Yeah, play the demo, then you see our pressure plate riddle. This is also really awesome and not upside down yet.
Not upside down yet. So,
the next number.
Number 1 to 5, please. Give us a number 1 to 5. While you decide for a number, let me show you from this puzzle over here. In the end, after we built this puzzle on stream, in one of our dev streams, it actually came to be this puzzle. So not always does the drawing survive the building process. But the gist of the puzzle is still there. Well, with the first number 6 puzzle from the contest, we exactly made what the sketch showed us. Do we have a number, or should I just decide for one?
I can also decide for one.
Dominic, you are in the chat. Write a number 1 to 5. 4.
Oh, okay.
Dominic wrote 4. Thank you, Dominic.
So I
1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Okay. Uh, as I said, I don't understand why that platform up here should be moving. Let's first build it exactly like we see here. And then let's try to make an improvement. First of all, I would remove the floor here, right off the bat, because um, there is no challenge there. If you miss the beam, well, you're there. You can. If we remove the floor here, if you fail the beam, you start again. So I would remove this for sure, and the same goes for this. So bear with me when I remove these parts. We start on the floor. We have this. Okay, let's start. This is puzzle number 4. So I made a game object for puzzle number 4. We have it over here. Okay. We have a floor tile. I can copy this one again and put it in our puzzle 4. Where do you live exactly? So there. Let's do this like this. We need our player start then over there to play with this. Can you direct me a little bit so I don't have to look? Because this one was a little bit more complex with stuff.
I searched for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one with the button switches on the right side.
Yeah, there was a big wall in the center, like here.
Yeah.
Like this. So, I think we should close it off on the other side. Just give the illusion, here's the entrance. We can put a door there, actually. Let's put a door there. There we go. So of course right now we have the player start here, but we would enter it through this door here.
Okay.
So actually we could make it believable and just take this. This one and put this on the outside. So good. What next?
So now we need 4 floors. 3 floors.
3 floors. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Then you need on the lowest level you need one. How could I say this?
A slope? Was there a slope?
A slope, yeah, a slope.
Okay, just a slope right here. Okay.
Yeah, and under the slope is a bouncy beam.
Yeah. Okay, let's take this floor here, and make a slope. Put it right here. Make it a little bit smaller. Like this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then?
And yeah, every floor needs such a slope with a bouncy beam.
Okay, where is the next floor exactly?
It's...
Let me see. So, this.
You must
Just
open it.
just a little opening there, just a
Yeah.
little floor there. We wanted to remove this one. Okay, this we can do. So this is way too big. And we can make this smaller. And put it right here. This was just a small opening here. Something like this. Yeah, this here. Then we want this slope. Over here as well. And it was a little bit shorter. Local. Like this. Was a lot shorter if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And,
yeah, and steeper.
There is a floor under the slope.
This one. I will remove this one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I will remove that one. This one was steeper. And shorter.
This is a little bit harder without the floor.
That was the idea. So we have this one. And next thing is a small opening here and a floor there, just in the middle something. This is at half point. Yeah, something like this. Let's move this out of the way for now. We have this one right over here. We have this slope right.
I think we need the ground in the top floor.
Here.
Otherwise you can jump all the way up from the bottom. Yeah, we will do this. I think it's...
well, I think that is a good suggestion. Yeah, that is right. But what about... No, here, no. This one can work, but this one we need, yeah. This one we need for sure. Yeah, that is right. Good catch, whoever that was.
It was on Steam.
Good one. Good.
Greetings to the Steam chat.
Good catch. That was absolutely right. Yep. Here we need this. So we just can, actually we can really just pull this over here. Yeah, because then you could use the bottom beam to jump all the way up. He was right.
Yeah.
Good catch. Then another floor up here with the exit and a little slope here that is not really important for the puzzle, but for the sake of completion we will put this in.
There is no barrel or something like this. No. Yeah.
Not as I saw. How big is this thing? I have to... Normally I would put this on my second screen, but I want to let you take part in this, so I switch all the time to these pictures. A little bit shorter over here to have an opening. Pull this wall up to this. Make this fitting because of my OCD. And this is this, and there was the slope, and we will just copy the slope and goes not local, das wollte ich haben. The slope over here. Yep. So does this look like what we see on the picture?
Yes.
Okay.
This is correct.
Then let's add some beams to this. I will just make an holder for the beams. a lot of bounce beams. So 1,
4.
4. So let's make 4 bounce beams. 2, 3, 4. So
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
the first one goes over here. Something like this. I would make that the marble fits under it, because there's already enough possibility to die when activating it in here. Okay, and the next one is, if I remember correctly, here.
Under the slabs.
Okay, and the next one is then, if it's under the slope, over here. I can make them a little bit tilted so it's not so easy, okay? Because if they are all just straight, then the jumps are very... I will put this like this.
Yeah.
If everyone is okay with that. So, 1, 2, 3. And another one? Where's the fourth one?
This is
Ah, this was
to
for
the
the other
right
side.
side, yeah.
Okay, and we can pull this just here. For this lever puzzle in here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. 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 Let's
Perfect.
extend the floor over here, copy there another wall in. When you...
Is there a floor? No. Oh. Yeah, there's a floor.
There's a floor. Or we would fall to the infinity and beyond. To the infinity and beyond.
Yeah, maybe I thought the puzzle creator maybe tried to do affinity kill.
Okay, let's take a new lever. We want a lever in the puzzle. Puzzle 4. And we have 2 on each side. Was it 2 on each
Yeah.
side?
Yeah.
A lot of creatively used levers today. Are they on the same height?
No, this one is between the other two.
Let's take a look then. Like, yeah, like this. Okie dokie.
The fourth one is on top.
Like this. And this is a little bit down, and this was relatively close. Like this, which makes it actually difficult to jump between them.
Mhm.
So then we need a block beam. Beams. There we go. And this is somewhere in here. Ooh. It's a
I think it's so deep that you can't reach the lever one. Switch number 3 is this.
like this, no?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we actually have a moving platform there. And a ceiling. There's a ceiling on top of this. Yeah?
Yeah. That's right.
Like,
One ceiling on top.
like this. And then we can actually close off this wall here. this side is done as well. Okay, so those 4 levers would make a combination to open this one. So, tell me, the top lever on the left side, what is the state? Is it left or right?
The top on the left side is on left.
It's on left, okay.
Up,
And the bottom one on the left side?
is on right.
It's on right. Yeah, if you are wondering what I am doing, I just have the script for the switch here, and we have an initial state, and I tell him which direction it faces when the game starts. So let's do this for the lever over here. And the bottom lever on the right side is left or right?
Right.
Right. And the top lever is left or right?
Left.
Left. Good. Let's hide this window again. So, if we start now the game, I can show you that the levers are on their desired initial positions. Left, right, right, left. And now we can try to flip them by jumping through this thing. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, I played this before. Actually, I want to be on this this one, because from here I can... No. Haha. Ah, why? Okay, I need more fog pressure for this. So, I did not look at the combination, I just try if I can flip everyone. This one I cannot flip. This one I can flip. Do I need more speed with the red one?
Yeah,
That would be very difficult then. Oh. Yeah! Oh god, that is very difficult then. So, to get them... Here's a good example, here we can control it good. So, yeah, I need more power to push them up than I have with jumping up. So to flip this one, we actually would need a lot of speed to come close to this. Which by... Okay, let us try something. I want this out of the way. Okay, let's just deactivate it then. And I want this green beam. We can turn it around later. And just if it is possible to flip it. Just with the power of the red one. If there's nothing in the way. Just is it possible to do this? Not if I play it wrong. If so, it is a good challenge, but one I already hate. Okay, you know what we need? We need more height here to have more speed. Ah, and missed the lever. You know what? I think this puzzle fails. Let me try it one more time. Ah, I missed it. Missed it. One last try. Do you need too much speed from there? Yeah. Well, if I can't do this, yeah, I think this puzzle fails because we cannot jump that hard. So this is actually not playable like this. We can flip them by dropping on them. So can we build something that would make it difficult to drop on them, is the question.
Maybe we can make some platforms where they sit on the levers.
Yeah, but then there would not be so much difficult. We can put... Let's make a compromise. Let's put 2 on the wall, the ones that we have to flick. So if this one is on left, yeah? Yeah, so imagine this one is on left and we have to pull it down. And this one, actually we don't need it then. And this one is... it's on left and we put it on right. And we put it more to the top, so we have to use the red one to reach it. Yeah, but we can then fall on it. And this one, we could make it a little bit more difficult when we rotate it like this. Put it here and put a tiny little floor under it. Oops. No, that was the wrong axis. Yeah. Like under it. So now we can flick this one with no problem.
Yeah, but you must be able to flip it in both sides.
No, why? The initial riddle is to just put in the correct thing to open this door.
Yeah.
So we just made this one to fall down. Yeah, then the direction is down, but it's initially up. So that we invert this direction here. This one is on a straight platter, and those... How did I solve those? Yeah, I removed one, and the other one is to fall on it. So we need the red to jump and fall on the lever, which is for me just fine. So we can leave this up here. Does the chat object to this?
Can you turn the switch so it's downwards?
Like in this puzzle, yeah, that worked. We built this before with the first puzzle from the community, and we could solve this one. So downward it worked.
Maybe we can do the fourth one on the ceiling.
Oh, I have an idea, which players will hate. Okay, you remember that the puzzle showed us a moving platform here?
Oh. This is bad.
Oh, I kind of like the idea. So, let's... let's just... I need to do some room cleaning here, because this puzzle is getting a little bit big. So just put this in the geometry object and make a new object for the moving platform. And put that over here. We add a spline walker to this. That is not a spline walker. No, there it is. Ah.
I think Malustros is referring to the initial pose, which can be selected and the lever snaps to once the game started.
Yeah, so what should we do then?
That we start with the lever down and we have to push it up, but that was the problem.
Yeah, we could not push it up. We need too much force, and we don't have this force when we come up. So we try to stay true to the gist of the thing, and I needed to change to the default layout because I just need to put in the spline, and this for some reason has problems. So we try to stay true to the initial idea of the puzzle, and
Yeah.
and put in 4 levers that do this. It's hard for me to build it and talk, by the way, if you did not notice.
No, I don't notice it.
Yeah, okay. So this is the spline we use.
Just tell us what you're doing. That's fine.
I made a spline where the platform should be supposed to run on. And now we just get a little platform like this one.
Well, you can just swap the initial pose so all the levers have to switch down. But I see the point to change it a bit. Yeah, I think it's too easy and not challenging when you only have to put everything down. That's my opinion.
Who did ask you? Huh? So, add component spline walker, put in our spline, and let it bounce, and so I think we should now have a moving platform. Yep. I think the speed is okay. They will hate me. They will so hate me. Yeah, we need to move the beginning, the end of the spline a little bit.
Yeah.
But that is a problem for future artists. So let's attach to this now a lever.
And future artists must say how the levers come upside down and to the wall.
Or just everything that we don't want to do in greyboxing. No, the idea is that the puzzle works completely and is playable in greybox mode, but how it is actually placed, the artist will just keep the idea or the all angles and distances, but all the rest is up for change. So the puzzle stays the same, but the look will change, of course. So we just have to see to it that it is playable. So since that is the reason why I don't connect all the levers, like with the door in the first one. Yes, sure I could, but this door will rebuild anyway, so the lever will have to be set up again. So this is just work for nothing. So actually to solve this, let me pull up the picture. To solve this, we have something that is called a combination lock, where you can influence with the lever positions bit mask, and if the bit mask is correct, this will open. But to set this all up on something that will already be rebuilt when we dress up the level, that's just a waste of time. So we stick to the idea, can we flick each lever, and we'll add the actual logic to open a door here when we dress it in the level. The puzzle for us is to see if we can flip the levers, at least in this puzzle.
Yeah. And when you play the demo, you can actually see that we use these puzzles we built here. Because two puzzles we built in this format are in the demo you can play on Steam right now.
So, let's see what we came up with. So let's just imagine we have to flick every lever once. If this is actually the right combination, we can figure out later, and it does not change the nature of the puzzle. So we come over here, we see the door is closed, we can build a little bit for this later to see that... Oh, why is this not moving? Oh, that is my fault, yeah. This lever is set to static. I guess... Oh no, it has to be under this. That was the problem. So now the lever is moving.
Do you have the Twitch chat? The certain developer was saying, thanks to the certain developer, attaching levers to moving objects should be work fine, but was actually only tested once. Bring it on.
I see it. Look.
No, the lever works. Yeah.
Let's change them all. Yes, and change them all back. Yes, and try this again. I think it had still parts that were being set to static. Yeah, now it works. So let's see if we can flick it. Bring it on, he said. Well, we will see.
It's moving.
Yeah, but it is also lagging. Every 10 start in my editor I have a lagging ball.
Cindy is tired. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. It was a hard week.
So, can I cheese it? Can I just stay on this wall? Oh, I cannot play.
Yeah, I was saying it was a hard week for us all to do this.
So there it comes. Wait.
Festival.
No! Okay, we need to actually do it. That is something for the speedrunners. So we just will send this to Malastros or Go Jones and they can have a look. From whom was this puzzle again?
This was from Sebastian.
So I hope he's fine with the changes we did. And I have to restart. It's so laggy I cannot play this right now. I hope this works better now. It's off. This is often the problem. Cini's tired. Jens is also tired. We're all tired. Yeah, this looks better. Then I should be... Did you see it in the stream that it was lagging for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was very laggy.
Yeah, I think it happens when I forget to change the mode in which I'm editing stuff, so it's calculating a lot of things that it should not calculate. Look, then it's easy to land here. Oh, it's coming. Ah! Okay, let's try to do it the intended way. Yeah, I think they will hate us. Where is it now? Over there. So, over there. And... Oh! Pro gamer move.
Not bad.
So... that felt so good, actually, to do this. And now do this. Yep. This one? Okay, we can just move this one. This one is not an issue. But we should do it. Move it. And the last one on the right side. Yeah, one more. Oh. Oh, that is then... is Malastro still there? That is a speedrunning move there. You need to do the jump once. Just go up the red one, flick the switch,
land
and on the same time, you flick the other switch too. That is the speedrunner move here.
One jump for all 4 levers.
And flick this one. Yeah. And then actually, you could do from here back to this, go to this side, flick this one. If I not clicked in the console, jump on this to flick this as last. Yeah. Could be all done in one jump. And yes, I can flick all the switches. And I think that made it actually very interesting. We need to move this a little bit from the wall because there was no space for our little marble there. Now there is. So let's design, let's get in some pipes. That would be the enter of this. And then let's call it a puzzle. I just need to find the right... That is not it. Do we have one of the artists in the chat who can tell me what the right pipe is for the half-cut open pipes? Please? I will show you. I am searching through our library of set pieces for the right pipe to use, but we have so many pipes that I cannot find the... No. This. No. U-pipe. That sounds actually promising.
More pipes than a Scottish pub.
This. No. Pipe U. Metal.
I would do it a little bit different.
Okay, then tell us.
To go faster or what?
While I'm Dominic, what are the half-open pipes called?
Help a certain developer. You're our last hope.
Yeah, exactly, because I don't know what they are called. There's no half pipe.
I'm loading Unity right now. Give me a second.
Damn it. It's a set. Yeah, thank you. I know it's a set. That is all a set.
Ready,
Wait.
set, go.
No. We have too many objects. I normally not the one who built this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's just imagine that there is one, and when Dominic tells me what object I can use, we can continue. He's loading. He also does not know it. He's loading level 5 to find the models. which I also could do, by the way. Okay, so do we call this puzzle finished?
Let me look at the picture. Yeah, I think it's finished.
It's finished enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the mean thing would be to leave 2 of these levers in the correct state. So if you flick them, then you actually that cannot be this and this because we cannot flick them back. It cannot be this because where would be the fun? So this you actually would not need. But why put it in there? Okay, we have to flick every one of them. So no thinking in this, just flick every lever. Maybe we can come up with a better combination for this later on. But I think there's a model called pipe set. Pipe set. Yeah.
I would say in the meantime I will do a little lottery for the next puzzle.
Yeah, do
We
that.
have here number 1, number 2, number 4, and number 5. So I
4 we just did. We did 4 and 6.
3.
No, we did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I found the object. Wow, that is wrong scaled, and no, I will not do this right now. There's no prefab for this.
Number 4 is number 3 now.
Yeah, good. Then let's continue with the next one.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Did I just made 2 puzzles in 1.5 hours? Oh my god.
And the next one is
Not Malastros, not Malastros.
it's number 1.
Number 1, that is Firenzia's puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take this. And Malastros, I don't say this because I don't like your puzzle. It's just big and it's so much work and I'm a lazy bastard. So, let's have a look at this puzzle then. Okay, what do we have? A lot of. At first, we have a big box. Just a big box where everything is in. That is switches, not barrels. The barrel is the blue one. Okay. Let's have a good look at this.
Oh, I like this one. This is with the platforms going up and down.
Yeah, but yeah. The idea was that each lever, wait, gray activate part 1 and 3. If followed by brown, it activates 2 and deactivates 3, and so on. 1 and 3 followed by 2. So number 3 always gets activated and deactivated.
Yes, and the other ones.
So there is no challenge if you just activate, deactivate, activate. If you just stick to the order to just activate each platform, then the third one will go.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, okay, we will build it for like this, and we will see if we can spice it up later somewhat. But first, like the other ones, we will try to build it like this.
You can only change the start position, and it gets harder. But not much harder.
No,
No.
yeah. It should be that you have to stop them at a certain point, but when you then touch the next lever, it will activate it again. So, but I have to think about this a little bit more than just. I will build it like this.
Yeah.
And so, just let's get started with the basics, or we will not get. Oops. So is this enough for size? When I will put the initial, that is actually quite large here, and we want 4 platforms. I think we need to go a little bit larger. Yeah.
So give me a second. I'll just have to do a little bio break.
Okay. No problem. Just give me a sec.
It's okay.
No, you can. Yeah. Or like this. So, let's make the room. Start with the room. So, and let's steal the wall from here that worked before. Let's get the wall in here. And the right wall done. And now we can move this a little bit up. Double this wall to the other side. And place our start in there. And there we go. So, we could actually do the same again with the door here. And put in the door right here to have a better start, because as I remember the picture correctly, there was immediately from the get-go there was some beams to jump there. So let's make it like with the other one, put our start outside the room actually, move the door in place and use this as the start. We also want a box for sure that I can remember.
I'm back.
Okay, let's put you back in then. Huh, funny. Just realized my mistake.
Yeah, but I covered the camp. It's no problem.
So, there were some crates over here. Something. Have a look. Yeah, and to use this to get out. It would be nice to know if there is a moving platform here. Moving platform activated by pressure plate. I understand this, but here's a red beam. Okay, so let's connect this floor to the wall, so we cannot use this red beam to go up. Yeah, and make the platform a little bit bigger and move this a little bit, so you cannot use this red beam to get to there. And first make this mini part puzzle over here, where we have to come out of this.
But no one built with blue, green or violet beams.
That's not true.
There was a green one, yeah. I look over to this. Here are green ones. Game of Thrones used green ones.
I tried to react with emoticons from our Discord to the puzzles with the number with the crystals that they used in the puzzle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not. I think most of the people don't have tried to use the crystals, and so they are not comfortable with them.
Which is a little bit sad, but yeah, I can understand. So we have this over here, and we put a lever on this.
In September, you can use all the crystals. Then we will have a level builder in our final game. So you can do this for your own, not so complex like in Unity, but we give you great tools to build your own level. And yeah. What? Malastros? Are there the violets? Yeah, you wrote on YouTube.
Okay. Ah, yeah, on YouTube chat, yeah. Hello to YouTube. I forgot that we are also live on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's to me it's still strange to use YouTube as a streaming platform, you know.
Yeah.
It's not in my head. So this is something like this.
But Steam is in your head for a streaming platform.
Well, at least since this week.
Yeah.
Okay, and there was a bounce beam. And this that we can use like this, which will allow us to get out of this pit. So we take this for, we need another moving platform, left side, which has a spline manager on it. And there we go, moving platform that goes up to here. And I think right now we cannot go here. I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try that for a second. By the way, I'm not hearing the music. I muted the music for myself. I get distracted by that. So if the music stops, you have to tell me. Okay. And like... Okay. That we cannot do. So, it would easily be solved if we just make like this. Because then I don't have so much time to place to steer it. Also, we could just add. Do we have another of these blocks? Yeah, there. Whoop, whoop, and put this in puzzle number 1. If we do this. Then the beam is shorter.
Okay. Then you have longer way to jump.
Yeah, so the beam is shorter. So, and let's move this face up like this. Okay, and I think now that is no longer possible. Let's move this down. Ooh. let's move this down, I said. And take the moving platform that I started over here. Also, the moving platform will have a platform. So this one, put it in the moving platform. Give it a spline walker. Get yourself a spline manager. You are not moving. You do bounce. Yeah, this is all okay. And actually reset your transform. Yeah, you have to entertain the people. I concentrate.
Yeah, no problem. So meeting is over. Oh, Malastros, you had a meeting, and still available in the chat. This is
Okay.
multitasking.
Yeah, or he did not pay attention to his meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did was, if the moving platform is here, yeah, you cannot go down. So let's take this actually like here, and this then is there, and
I paid attention
there.
to both.
I don't believe you. And
Liar.
there, and actually I have to set this to -4 and this to -5. Let's set the walker to moving to see if it actually works correct.
But who knows? The speedrunners are special people, and who knows? Maybe he can paid attention to both and can at the same time do a speed run and listen to the chat and everything in the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this seems to look okay enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we can copy this component, go out of play mode.
When you do it live, you are forced to. Yeah.
What?
I'm very fascinating of speedrunners who stream this live. This is
Yeah, so much pressure.
yeah. This is very hard.
So then there is a... Speaking of pressure, there is a pressure plate.
Ooh.
That we will put somewhere in the middle, was it here, yeah? Somewhere in the middle.
This blue one
Just
is
here,
perfect.
okay.
Yeah, it's
And
absolutely
then we
in the middle
get
of the room.
this beam and this beam. Okay, I can already build this stuff. So let's take this, and there is a platform right here, and there's another almost on the same height, like over here. Like this.
My first official speedrun tomorrow. We will this will be a great stream with you and Go Jones.
I am looking very much forward to this. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
For me, it was always a dream to have speedrunners try my own game, so I like it so much.
Me too.
So, and now the pressure plate, when this goes down, plate goes down, we take the what's it called? The platform here and set it to is moving.
I find it cool that the speedrunners are not so hard competitive. It's more friendly competitive, and you are all cool with each other, and you help each other. This is a very cool community in the speedrunner theme.
I'm just setting up the pressure plate to the, and in this case we actually have to do it, or we cannot test the puzzle, because this is not the exit we unlock, it's part of the puzzle. So I have to find the right objects and set the functions, what will happen when the plate goes down, what will happen when the plate goes up. And I think I set this up correctly, but we will find out in a second. Because we... one little change I forgot to do. We can now tell the spline walker there that it should not move by itself, only if set by the pressure plate it will move. And there we go. Should I test again if I can jump with the red on the top, or should I just believe that this works now? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it cannot work anymore. Perfect. And then we just check if I go on the plate, if the thing is moving, it is. If I go off the plate, it is not moving anymore. Perfect, so this part of the puzzle is done. And now you know why I was afraid that you pick Malastro's puzzle. Because this is actually quite a lot to set up, you know?
Yeah.
So next thing is the orange beam that goes from here to this platform. This is no problem, we can just copy this beam and move it over there and rotate it around a little bit to meet up here. But now we have to test if we can jump from this place here to this platform, or we again made something broken. So this is the next test, if we have to move the platforms over there. And like this I try to work myself from... Whoa! I try to work myself from left to right. So I will not have to rebuild stuff that is on the left side later on. So let's try, and I can easily jump here. Easily. Yeah. There we go. So let's just get this and move it over here. And try again.
Another demo of a game I kickstarted several times before. Cool. There are so many cool demos on the Steam Game Festival this week. This is so amazing, and we are glad to be part of this.
I have to move it a little bit more, or we can jump there. So now we are here. And this is not possible anymore. But now the little speedrunner test, move this, so this is a little bit more down. 1, 2, 3, there. And go up there again.
But I think this is okay if this works.
Now you should need the platform for this, but actually now let's rebuild, because now this beam, it would also be here. So we
Yeah.
can, from this object, copy the position, stop the play modus so it resets, then paste the position, and then move this crystal away. And if the crystal is now here, we can move it actually a little bit down, so you have to make a jump to this. And get this up here, because this is now not so steep. The jump is easier to make on this block, and I think the distance is now big enough, but we have to give this another try, so you cannot cheese this puzzle. And all this testing we have to do with all the levels we do, by the way. So even in the gray box state, before anyone else can test it, you have to do so much testing. And with anyone else, I mean your colleagues, before you can give it to them. Okay, this does not work, but this is what we tested. So let's try to set up the platform. Like here maybe, yeah, let's try this. Give this a go. Can we reach the platform is the question. From here I can not reach it. Can I reach it from the beam though? Ah, damn it. No. So
Nope.
if this question goes down, platform goes down more, so I think we have to move up the lever again. The whole thing, we have to move it back up, so we have more place to play around with this. So let's take this ceiling, take the lever and all those objects, and I forgot the platform, but that yeah, that is actually stupid. Take the
It's
this
too
is
high.
better. So
Yeah, but
this should now not be a problem anymore. Okay. You know that I cannot read the chat, yeah? You know that.
yeah, Malostros wrote, nope, it's too high.
Okay, so
Now
I think
it's
he's
much too high.
yeah, I think this now works better, so that also means that this room needs more space over here. But let's continue. So this means we can now move this, and also we don't want that people can jump this, I think. How was the puzzle again? Let's take a look. Well, actually it doesn't matter, because this looks jumpable, and also there is an orange beam going all the way up to the ceiling, and I don't know where the initial position for this platform is, you know? So we have to wig this as we go. So let's build the bottom half then first and take care of those platforms at the last thing.
I would place a wall, so you have to move the platform to get to the switch. Where a wall? Let me
Yeah, I understand. You mean on this moving platform, if we place a wall here, then we could not go it. We have to move this. This is actually a solution, but I think right now it is not player. You cannot cheese it. You need to get to the platform.
Yeah.
So let's take this beam. It is in the puzzle that we saw on this side and goes all the way up here to the ceiling, like this. And then we have a green beam, if I remember correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was and it's not called green. They always call like what they are. So it's the sticky beam.
the sticky beam.
The sticky beam. There
And
we
of
go.
course, I just want to let you know that you can download our demo when you're on Steam and go down the page. There is a download button. You can download it, and while it's downloading, you can push the wishlist button and help us when you wishlist the game.
Yeah, please.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
I stuck it in the wall.
And maybe you see this puzzle then in the finished game. In September, we will release.
Yeah, that is the intention. Yeah, and yeah.
Other than other game that's not released in September.
So let's analyze. Oops, I just clicked something wrong, which I should not click. Well, I hope that. So the intention is to fly over with a green beam to this place, because I don't see that this is jumpable here. What is this arrow? What does it mean?
Let's just get the hit.
So this is back up here, I understand, but why is there an arrow that is crossed off? I don't understand this right now. Here's a platform and we can put the barrel there. That we can do, and you will go over this and we can build this L structure here.
Yeah.
Like halfway. So let's get a little platform. We have one right here. Copy this one.
You can jump from the bottom to the yellow beam. Hello, Lady Anonym. Welcome. Jump from the bottom to the yellow beam. Let me see if this works.
I think this distance should not be jumpable, or it would make this climbing over here and flying with a green beam totally useless. So this, and if as we build it right now, it is almost the same height as the red beam over here. And the red beam over here is, as of right now, not reachable from the ground. So, we want the barrel. So let's get the... there it is, the rolling barrel. Whoop. So, and they are strangely orientated, so that I always have to move them. Yeah, they are. They need to be. Let's check this a little bit. They need to be here. This looks. Yeah, there we go. The blue line we see is the raycast from the beam, so we know what is the plane we are on. We just switch to isometric camera to see it better. So we have the barrel there. Does it lie there, or is it in the air? Because if it's in the air, then it can fall down and will actually immediately roll off if we are unlucky. So now we have a barrel. Let's try this whole section of the puzzle then. Jump here, climb up here, climb up there, fly through this, get the barrel and put it on the platform. And I also think that we need to move this a little bit further because it would be jumpable. Like this. Yeah, it's boring to see me test it.
No, it's hard for me because it's I don't see it at the right time. The delay is very hard to imagine where you are right now.
No. It's not done. this over here. Put this there. Remind me that I need to move the pressure plate a little bit. And there is a problem. Yeah, there it comes. We need to move the plate deeper. There it is. Yeah, we need to move it a lot deeper. Good, like double the distance. So there was a spline walker, but then this works already. This is hard though. I will try to jump the distance and we will see how close we can move this. But first let's select the points here and move this to -10. So then it moves. Actually we can move it to -30. That looks good.
I know exactly that I will jump as far as avoid to avoid the green beam. Yeah, the green beam is also not so good for speed running.
Yeah, we thought, what beam can we make to ruin their lives?
But I have one serious question. How much time are you crunching for this week?
Oh,
We try
better
to
not
crunch.
ask.
Yeah.
Okay, we can move it a little bit closer, but I also think that it is okay like this. Yeah. So, we made this whole section. Oh, at some point I ruined this object here. Do you see this? When did I break this? And why?
I don't know. I thought it would be this bad. No.
Well,
anything I say will be wrong.
Anything you say will be used against you.
Yeah.
No, at some point I just ruined the face of this. Yeah, no one, actually no one. Jens, I will ruin this platform's face. Okay, so, I know what I want to do. I want to do this. No, this is not what I want to do. I want to do this. And then have a short peek in the puzzle. Up there, we can throw this a little bit down. And then we have this L thingy.
The L platform, yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a little bit down. We can make this a little bit smaller first. Yeah. So, boop. Like this, and boop. Like what? Like this.
And when you think this is too easy, then try our demo and try it for yourself. You can download it on Steam right now. We are part of the Steam Game Festival.
And
So
if you are on
download it.
Steam and watching, that is why you're here.
Yeah. We
Okay.
stream every day till Monday evening. Tomorrow we have a speedrunning challenge with Malastros and Geo Jones. And they both will speedrun through our demo, and yeah, we will see who's faster.
And I really cannot tell who's faster.
No.
Because at the last week they both posted like their times and stuff, and they are so close together. Malastros, do you help each other already? Because it's what I know from other speedrunners, that if someone finds it, he immediately tells all the other runners.
I will lose? I don't think so, Malastus. I'm amused because Twitch is fastest, then YouTube and Steam is the last. Yeah, Steam is very laggy. Yeah, not laggy.
So
Has
you can watch it on
not
Twitch
really.
and then run over to Steam and spoil it for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. In like 30 seconds from now, he will move an object. So imagine this is the death floor. And this was what I initially thought when I saw the puzzle. There's nothing that prevents the player from rolling this barrel in this death pit, and then you're stuck in this level forever. So what we will actually do is we will move this block over here to prevent the player from putting the barrel in, and also we will put a little block over here so you cannot roll it the other side off.
Oh, okay. I will never spoil. I will spoil. I'm the community manager and it's my job.
He is a walking spoiler. So far, the greatest spoiler in the team is our sound guy.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, we were streaming and talking about some stuff, and he was like, yeah, and then we do this, this, and this, and I was... Shut up! And there was a red beam that was covering the death pit, yeah? Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, then let's put this in.
When did we stream the audio thing on Wednesday? Yeah, on Wednesday, and then he begins. He has also began to start and talking about the third chapter, and I think so for myself. Oh, stop it! Please stop it!
So that looks okay-ish. I would move this a little bit, or you could try to put the barrel there. And if you still can get the barrel in the death pit, it's your fault. So let's hint that this is the death pit and make it just green. Do we have just a green material? Yeah, there. There. Now it's the death pit.
Ah.
Yeah, he's listening. Lol, lol, lol.
Lol, ha ha ha.
Hey, we did not say any names. We just said the audio guy.
Toxic acid. No, it's not acid.
Yeah, we have to remember this. It's cooling liquid. And you drop in there, you're dead. There is nothing that can...
Yeah.
Let's... Hey, why do I... Why do I don't the beam follow? What was that?
And you should follow us on Twitter. You have seen our some GIFs and some screenshots of our reactor level, and there we have this this acid, this cooling liquid, and it's you have to manage with this.
Yeah, this is a longer puzzle. The Malastros puzzle will even be longer.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm reaching almost finishable.
Cooling liquid, I would make it blue. Add blue. No, it's cooling liquid for a reactor.
And it has to be green. You will not be afraid of a blue liquid, but you will be afraid of a green liquid.
Yeah.
So, and I have to remember how this was. That was just ding ding ding. So let's take this. Let's double that. Let's go here.
It's funny because everybody thinks green is like radioactive, but radioactive have no color. Green is the color of boringness.
You're the color of boringness. Actually, green is the color of hope.
Yeah. Green. Green is a band.
That means, is it in like this in the puzzle? Because look, I just got the barrel by going here, and then the green and fall down. But what prevents me from going all this way, use the red beam to come up here, use the red beam and then go down there? I think that is just an alternative way for this.
Yeah.
Well, it is like Firenze built it, so we will keep it like this. But you can see the resemblance of her puzzle, I think.
Hope this is the first step to the road of disappointment.
Now that the playing will be difficult. Yeah. Sometimes you can see something black coming up here.
It's a black dog.
Yeah, and she is so bored, and she wants that I stop sitting in front of the desk, and she comes and pushes my mouse hand away when she's bored.
Oh.
Let's try the death pit.
After der Täuschung. Ah. Yeah, I think Jens is a little bit into Warhammer 40k, or?
Well, I'm reading a lot of books. I actually play Warhammer Fantasy, but I know a lot.
Yeah, because Malastros.
Yeah, I saw when I was in his stream. I happily found like-minded people.
Yeah, he wrote, "Hope is the first step on the road of disappointment."
Is that one of the teachings of the Inquisition?
I think so.
Yep. So, this part completely works. So, let's find out where are the other levers. Is there one lever at the barrel location?
Yeah, one is on the barrel location.
Okay, wait, let me add this. This lever here.
I read the books and play the video games. Ooh.
Ah, you don't play the tabletop.
Video games. I played only, how was it called? Chaos Bane? With this little dwarf.
Okay, this and the third lever?
The third is next to the acid pool.
So down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No luck with dices. Oh. But luck in love.
So
Not really. Oh, you poor guy.
so then let's copy this platform here, the whole thing. Move this like 1, 2, 3, 4, and get it, and the level is done.
Mhm.
Okay. And this is again, we can set up this later. As I said initially, the to just always invert the third platform, then it will not be really a riddle or a puzzle, because you flip the first one, the first go up or down or whatever, and the third one goes up or down or whatever. Then you flip the second one and the third one stops, but the first two are going, and you flip the last switch and those are going. So if you just flip all the switches, all 4 platforms are going.
Yeah.
And so there is not a challenge in the levers right now, more in understanding and finding all the levers. So I would say we leave it at this. So we build Firenze's level, and we will find another solution later for this. But if you vote for a puzzle, this is the current state of it as was drawn by the author of this.
Yeah.
And I would call it done.
I'm 2.
So that is actually 3 puzzles done.
Yeah.
And three more to go.
Should we go for another one?
Yeah, let's go for another one.
I think the last ones are more complex, so...
No, there's one small one.
Oh, okay.
There's one small one.
Then we will see.
What Malastros made is more a whole level than just a puzzle.
So...
Okay, wait, before you draw. Since Malastros is in the chat. So this is your design. And tell us, like, what, just if you would have to do a single puzzle, not the whole level, what single puzzle should we build? Yeah, then maybe we can, because this would break our time limit for sure.
Yeah.
While he decides, let's look at the. This puzzle is actually buildable, and then there is this puzzle with all the barrels that is also buildable.
I think the end puzzle he wrote.
The end puzzle. So here's the end. So what do we have to do here? We come up here.
This one with the pipe or what?
Yeah, I have to understand how we can reach this part. This barrel is supposed to go all the way down, because here is a hole in barrel size, and you can get it down here. There is no hole in this floor, so you have to go. So it's just making the puzzle here with 5 plates. So Malastros, correct me if I'm wrong, is this like the 4 plates in 1.4? So do you have to do it in a certain order?
5 platforms at the top are used to open the last door.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Then, but then it's almost just a copy of the puzzle that is already in one of the levels. Just it's 1 platform more. If this is interesting, okay, so that is what he wants to build. So now do the lottery.
Okay. And the winner is number 3.
So the Malastros won.
Okay. Number 3 is Malastos.
Yeah, Malastros, let us build another then, not this what is already in the game. Maybe that is a little bit. What else can we do here? This lever does something over here. Ah, it opens this hatch and then the crystal comes out. Okay.
No problem, Malastos.
Das sind Rechtschreibfehler.
Ja, kaputt.
Aha. Americans always write it like this. Ah, okay, so this has holes here. There's an orange beam, but what do they activate?
Maybe the one with the violet.
Yeah, the purple one
the
at the
blue.
beginning, yeah. Okay, let's build this one. This is a nifty little one. Yeah, let's do that.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, why not? That is actually a good call. So let's see where we have some room. Yeah, let's go all the way down. And what do we need? We need a short corridor. So let us get a corridor. For that we will steal this platform over here.
The blue opens the door for a few seconds. He wrote.
The blue opens the door for a few seconds.
Must
Ah,
open
yeah,
it.
I understand. Yeah, okay.
Ah, okay, okay.
This I can also build. You know what? Let's build this in the corridor after this, just to show off the beams. So we have the gravity beam and the cyan beam, and have them to show them off today. That could be a little bit interesting, no?
But this... No, not this is...
So let's get our player
Ah,
started.
now! But this now not necessary. Yeah. Without the K, I don't get it at first.
So let's increase so we have a little bit of a corridor. Let's do this. Let's actually do this and build a real corridor this time. So really grey box this area. And let's snap this there. Move this up here. And we have a little corridor thingy. So we need a doorway. This one, for example.
Malastos, this is not a problem. No one is judging you. I had only the problem to understand it because the sentence make no sense to me, and then now I have understand it and don't feel bad about it.
Never feel bad here.
Yeah. Yeah, a happy community.
But don't question the designer. I swear if I could eject you. Sometimes he does it. Did I play this too much?
Yeah, I think so. But many of these lines I heard today too much. I will dream of them.
Ask Toby.
Yeah.
So actually there was a little hole there. You know what? We don't really need the hole. Just need a pressure plate. Like here. What puzzle are we building? Number 3.
It's cute when they try to think for itself. My favorite line. Yeah, this one is so cool.
Yeah. They almost can think for themselves. How cute. You know what? We have to build it to buy another stream deck and make a soundboard.
Yeah.
With just
With
da,
this
da,
with
da,
sounds.
da, my favorite ones are yup, and this I start to use in my everyday life, just like yup.
It works.
Then we need a barrel. Yes. Oh, it works is also very good.
I don't know if you saw the stream on Wednesday. There was Vera and Niels, and both are made for this roles. It's so perfect. It's fits so good.
Is it going to take long? Puzzle 3. Let's turn this around.
That was amazing. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should already work. Yeah. So we just need to build the door stuff in the way.
Mm-hmm.
And move it out of the way when yeah?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. Because my ability to speak.
Ah, there is a pressure plate down there. Oh. Okay. I haven't understand when you build the puzzle where it is in this sketch, but I have it.
So, and now like this, yeah?
Malostros, you just shared your spline sets. Can we use them officially?
Ah!
Oh, it's hard. Sure, that's cool. Thank you. We will credit you and we'll post them on our platforms.
Ah, damn it. But that is tricky. That was too much. Ah! Yes! Don't go off! Ah!
That is a cool idea.
That is your idea, Malastros, yeah? There we go. Ah, it rolls off, but now we can actually put if the plate goes down.
This is the reason why I made the hole, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But let's put just this in and make game object set active false. And when the plate goes up, that will kill us so fast, but fun. And activate it again. Go. So there we can, at least we can show off the gravity beam. There. Ta-da! Yeah. So, of course there is an animation missing, but for now, when the plate goes down, this object vanishes and you can pass. You have to be fast or you die, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is actually okay.
Yeah, you can do the way a little bit longer, that it is harder.
You know what? Let's do it another way. Let's put in a rotation script. Rotate stuff. On this, we want to rotate around the x-axis. 60, you're not moving. And instead of this, we say rotate stuff. Go to target angle 50. And here we say rotate stuff. Go to target angle shortest and 0. And the speed is very high. Let's try it like this. And now it should rotate out of the way. Okay, the point is at the, yeah, you know, it goes back, it goes away, it comes.
Okay.
Oh, oh yeah, and you will die like. Oh wait, I want to die. Ah, damn it! Where's the barrel? Did we lose the barrel? It is somewhere down there. There we go. Bam! No! Damn it! Okay, got it. So, and now I can die. Damn you!
No.
Ah. Well, it took some of my life at least. Okay. Well, I think the puzzle works. And let's also build, because Malastros made so much work. Yeah! Malastros made so much work in making the whole level there. Let's build the also in this puzzle. See, when we die, also the restart works. Let's build the door opening with a cyan crystal thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's build this in this puzzle. So.
So we can show off the sign.
Yeah, I think that is interesting because the cyan beam is there.
Yeah.
And
did we use the cyan beam in this one? No. I think we never showed it in a puzzle stream, or?
Yeah, when we tested the grey boxes, we showed it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't you worry, Aspirant Captain Martin. So, we just imagine that there is a door there. And for this we actually need the door. So let's get a door inlay like at the beginning of the stream. The door, yeah, let's take this door. There we go. Sup. Sup. That doesn't matter. Good enough. Oh, I selected some faces there. I don't care. Okay, and let's add in a power beam. Lift power beam, power beam. Merp. There it is. How do we want to place that one? Oh, this and this, you belong in the puzzle 3. So, the power beam has to live there. So we can...
Don't question the design. Oh yeah.
So, and all we have to do now is to set up the beam. What happens if the connected thing has power?
Mm-hmm.
So, and what we will do with the door what we did before. We take our little door, we deactivate the automatic trigger by disabling the box collider. So now the marble will not trigger it. And we just go with the power beam and tell on power. On power on, we will take the door and tell it to door handler, open door. Or maybe this is interesting. So here's the power beam, here's what happens when the power goes on, and also what happens when the power goes off. We drag our door in there and we tell it that the door handler should close the door. So once the power is off, the door closes. Once the power is on, the door opens.
Okay.
I like this puzzle. See, it works. Ah, it works. So, power, door goes open, power is gone, door closes. So,
okay.
And Malastros wanted a little timer, and this is basically built in as this happens here. Once the power is gone, it closes. And this is how we trigger like elevators or basically any machinery. And we will, so that the players understands it, we will just build cable trays where they grow on. Imagine there would now be a cable tray on the. You know what? Let's build it so people understand. We use our cable trays. There we go. We need actually a empty game object for this.
And we can do with this power beam
Trays.
much different puzzles. I saw a whole room that is dark, and you can switch on the light with these beams. And this is one of many um, opportunities to work with this.
So let's take a small cable tray. There. I don't know why it wants to live over there. It has a new house here. There we have the cable trays. And we will just use like little pieces what we need. For example, we will use this, and so we put it over here. Not like this, we want to unpack this. So let's take this, put it in the trays.
I have so much ideas with the beams. My skill in drawing is
you know what?
the word. Yeah, then wait for the final game when we have the level editor, and then you can do it all in the level editor. And make the best levels in the whole Steam workshop.
So guys, just imagine there would be a cable that connects to the door, like this, yeah? And basically we have there, this piece I need. Is this the wrong piece? Yeah, I need this piece,
yeah.
Sorry. Oh, I did not. Yeah, I totally don't need to do that, but I want to. Like this. And just connect this to there. And this to there. And now we have, and we can delete all the rest. We don't need those pieces. Somewhat here, yeah, we forgot one. So, then we have to add a
so in case you don't have joined our Discord, now you can. Here are the link to our Discord. There's our Puzzle Creators Club. This is the word. And there is also many more you can find. We have screenshots. We have the Stralsund Cantina. We have all the live streams. And yeah, also our speedrunners are there and discussed about their speedruns. And tomorrow you see them live here.
So, and while you were talking, I set up the rest.
Yeah.
I need to beat this puzzle first here. Ah, come on.
Oh.
Oh, perfect. So, and now we see the cable tray is dark because no power. And once it has power, yeah, I should do it where we see it. There, it lights up and opens the door. And this is how we will then explain. Basically, we can connect any object to this, but like this, we show, okay, the crystal is on the cable. It will, once in fork, it will give power to this cable, and the door opens. See? Power gone, door closes.
Mm-hmm.
So, not only did I build his puzzle, I also explained the mechanic. Yeah, any comments to this? What the hell happened here? Ah, yeah, I put it to a fixed position, yeah.
The comment is nice. Looks great. Yeah, it looks great. I also like the effect of this.
Yeah, this is then puzzle. So we made um, four puzzles actually.
Yeah.
My personal should I say what my personal favorite is, because in the
No,
end
no,
people will
no.
have to vote for the best one.
Yeah, yeah.
But we did not build two other puzzles, so we will definitely build them, guys,
Yeah.
but not this evening.
Yeah.
Let's see
I
when we
think
will have time for this. I think Sini will contact all the people and tell them. Uh, you know what? I will tell. I like this idea. Yeah, that I like very much. But I also just the very basic first one with the lever on the ceiling I like, and basically what we made with the idea when we took all the four levers and made it on a moving platform. That is my favorite actually.
okay. Yeah, we don't do the giveaway today because two puzzles are not done yet, and it's not fair to let them out of this. So we wait with this to next stream. I hope you understand this, and yeah, then we do the giveaway. Who won the crystal and the key?
Yeah, and
I think it's fair.
as a uh, as a good way to stop all this, we will just show off a finished level
Mhm.
and play this,
Cool.
I think. So, once we took all this and took all the gray boxes, took all the puzzles, and gave it to the art department and made them do all the work, we have actually a level like this. And we will have a short look into this, and I will just play this from the editor, I think. I think I have to stop the sound though, yeah, the music.
The music, yeah, I think
Or
it's better.
is there still music? No, there isn't music anymore.
No, there is no music.
No, there is no music. So there is
Mm,
music.
no.
So then let me start and tell me if this is too loud in the stream, because I have no idea. Is the music of the game is okay?
Oh, I think it's okay.
It's okay.
A little bit loud.
A little bit loud. Okay, so I try. It's okay.
According to the latest data, the next section of the ship is heavily
Lags a little
damaged.
bit.
Be
It
careful,
lags now
Aspirin
because I'm
Captain
playing
Martin.
it in
We
the
might both
editor,
get killed.
so this is not what it looks
I wish you
like.
wouldn't call me that.
Like what?
Aspirant Captain. You know, I was in full training, ready to get my golden bars when we got back to Cassiopeia Prime.
You either prefer me to call you a trainee, officer on probation, third-class amsman?
Martin does it. Just that, please.
No music.
Oh no, it's only the sound.
Yeah, that is because I was working on this with our sound department, and so you see there is actually no music. And especially this level has a new track, so we should show this off because this track is really good.
As you wish, Martin.
Yeah.
It's a little bit much to play this on the
How we got the sound delay? Okay.
all the things in the end. So Malastros can now see how I play it, and then
We need to keep
tell me
moving.
if
Which
I'm
way are we going?
so bad.
Still the same way, Martin. Out. We need to find an airlock, but the destruction is making it difficult to plot the right path. Best not to wait too long.
One of the
I want actually to see them. I messed up this jump set. So I skipped without using the red one
Who built this stuff? Such an odd way to...
Don't question the designer. My God, if I could eject you, I...
Okay, easy does it.
Oh, damn it. And it's too laggy in the editor, it's really hard to get the red ones. Yeah. But at least we can stop with a little bit of gameplay, if I can manage to go up here. When it's not playable, it's not playable.
This is not allowed tomorrow. That's a good mistake. You don't actually use it.
Yeah, I did not use it.
Yeah.
Who did say this? You or
You weren't lying
Malastros?
when you said this place had seen better times. Let's hope it won't get any worse.
We need to get to the top of this area. Climb the containers. Be careful, though.
Oh, we had this line already. This is part of this level. I just cannot hear the sound. Whoa!
Whoa. Okay.
I fell off the spline. That happens if you have too much lag.
I think speedrunners never use save screens. Oh, I'm wrong.
Time it carefully. Go when it stops.
not good.
The whole ship is unstable. I can check the status of the
Oh, the
Strahd.
damage model of
Be
the
quick,
marble.
have a feeling we
Oh,
need to move
totally
with
spoiled.
haste.
Okay.
Because I'm playing the develop.
Yeah.
You see, we added when the marble is damaged, there come sparks out of it.
Yeah, but we build it on stream, so it's
Yeah,
not
I
a-
know. But,
As I thought,
this
you're not
build
going to like
actually
this
is-
mountain.
Just break it to me.
Yes,
Give me the
yes,
bad
sure.
stuff first, and then the good.
There is no good stuff. We are going to die, rather quick.
Wait, what?
The Strahzen's reactor is going critical. The accident has destabilized the containment field. If we don't get there now, we won't get out of the ship alive. We need to make a detour.
Really? Do we have to? Isn't there any airlock or something in between?
As a matter of fact, no. The current damage level precludes us from getting out here. We need to keep moving toward the reactor. Scram it and find a way out. Let's get going.
Go to my stage. For some reason, this point is really laggy.
I think some people will damage their marble of the bows just to have this effect.
Purpose
Yeah, purpose.
on propose.
The bows is not the right word.
That's okay. I'm just teasing you.
I know.
Woo-hoo! Hey, you never told
there
me
you have
it was this much.
And I think that this is a good thing to stop the stream.
Oh, what happened to the camera?
Because I minimized Discord at some point, you know, and we have this problem. So I thank everyone for spending this evening with us, building some of your puzzles. It was very nice to see how creative you were in building all this. And it just takes a while to build this actually. We managed to build 4 of 6, so I think that is a good quota. And it actually there were like 2 or 3 just coming this afternoon, so I was not prepared for those. We will continue the other puzzles, and we will have the voting for this soon, and Cine will with the usual channels inform everyone.
Yeah, join our Discord and you see this on the Puzzles Creators Club channel, and I will post there everything you need to know.
It would be very nice if you would leave a wishlist entry for us, wishlist it on Steam. That really helps us out. Have a look at all the other great games in the Steam Game Festival.
Yeah.
And I wish you a very best rest of your day, and bye-bye.
Yeah, have a nice weekend and see you tomorrow.